Robert Johnson, the movie. One of my least favorite tropes is one character playing two roles. There are only two examples of this that I think actually work for me. The first is Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap. The second is Michael A. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. The second weekend of this movie's release saw a 6% drop in box office sales, which is pretty unheard of. If a movie has a 30% drop in its second weekend, that's seen as a big success. This was the biggest opening weekend for an original movie in a decade. Alright, let's talk about some of the performances in this film. Delroy Lindo is possibly one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood. He's been around for decades. He's a frequent collaborator of Spike Lee. Miles Caton, the star of the film, Sammy, this was the first thing he's ever been in. Lee Jun Lee was fantastic in this movie. I really liked her character. I had no idea Wunmi Masaku was British. She's insanely good in this movie. I've seen people complaining already that it was too much of a slow burn, there was too much build-up before we get into the horror. I did not feel that way at all. I would go the opposite direction and say I just wanted more in the second half. There was so much setup for all of these characters, and I had no problem with that. I thought that was beautifully paced. Very Dusk Till Dawn. You really get to understand this world. It feels like a real lived-in world. There was a lot of pussy eating in this movie, which is refreshing. But yeah, I mean, it's almost two movies. The first half is sort of a getting the band back together movie, and then the second half becomes this vampire film. Love and fellowship, that's all I want from you. Love and fellowship. Jamie Lawson, Haley Steinfeld, Jack O'Connell as our Irish vampire. The movie did oddly remind me of one of my favorite vampire movies of all time, 30 Days of Night. It's so built around the location and the setting. The world explodes outwardly from that. When you meet Annie, there's a moment where she starts striking matches to the tempo of the score. I got so excited. You would never guess that the music of this movie was composed by a white Swedish guy, but that was a damn good movie.